Welcome everyone to a brand new season of Subnautica Modded. Now this season we'll be focusing on a very specific mod, and that mod is called DRAEGONA'S Retreat. Now there are two modes to this mod. There's adventure mode and there's billionaire mode. So while we could live that fabulous billionaire lifestyle, we're going to go with adventure mode, which basically is the same as story mode like what you're used to, but we have some new additions to the game. If you want to get this mod, I will have a link below as the main mod for the season. And while it's technically listed as a mod, it's not a normal mod file like our other mods. This is actually a save game file, so you're going to need to follow the instructions on the mod page and go and make sure you install it into a save game folder. Now, once you get loaded into the game, you're going to be up here looking at your game save files, and you're going to find one that is listed with 0 minutes played on it. And that is the one you're going to want to click. Now, once you get in, you'll see you're automatically going to have all these listings for base, hull strength. You're going to have all these little pop-ups for things being unlocked. And we're basically back here in the life pod like normal. And we do have a few things here, but we're missing some of the other stuff. Fabricator kit is fixed and working. But we don't have other things like our tools. We're missing all of that stuff. So we do need to get a few things made first, which means pretty much I've got to go and get some supplies just to get started on this. So changing up my beacon so I can see the life pod a little bit better, I've noticed there's a couple of beacons here for Destroy Cyclops locations. So I'm not going to turn them on yet, but we will go ahead and try to turn them on and maybe go visit one of those in a little bit after I get some more supplies going. I do have my first air tank, the starter air tank. I've got some water. I'm about to make some food as well. I'm just working on getting basic supplies because, again, you start with nothing. Not even a knife. So I'm having to grab a bunch of stuff and just get things kind of going from the very, very beginning. So I'm swinging around, still gathering supplies. And about, 126 meters away, here's a base that happens to have a good seal on it and a bunch of stuff already in it. So basically, I've got a starting point. There's just no beacon for it. So thankfully, I found it, and I've got a fabricator. I've got a locker for storage. So yeah, this actually gives me some help now. Which means I can go back to the life pod and get some more stuff. And yeah, so I've already got radio and everything here. So there is some stuff already built and usable. And from my understanding, there's other stuff that we're going to find and then have to kind of fix it up. Like derelict bases that either we fix it up and use it, or we're just supposed to go in kind of like the Dagazi bases and find stuff from that there. Yay, finally a sea glide fragment. I've been all over, and that's the first one I've found. Well, I've added a little bit more storage because I started running out of space here, and I have a good complement of things going. I've got some cooked or cured peeper to go with me, some filtered water, and I've got, of course, my sea glide, knife, builder, scanner, everything like that going. We're also getting the same notifications about the drive radiation coming from the Aurora, so it's apparently it's still the same storyline intact. We just have some additional locations we can find, and as you see, I've already found one, that starter base. So let's go looking for another one. And if I had to guess, I would expect there to be one somewhere in the plateaus over here, which is where we've got, of course, one large wreck piece over here, so probably stand to reason that there might be a base nearby as well. At least I'm unlocking the laser cutter already. That saves me some time later. Alright, I'm going to grab this data box here by one of the life pods. Go ahead and grab that PDA if it'll let me. There we go. I've got the ultra life ins. I've got time. Let's take a quick look. PDA here. I'll have to come back later anyway. And then we'll go here to the big wreckage piece that I was looking for. Well, at least I get the first sea moth fragment and a light stick fragment, so I'll have those. And scanner room fragment, okay, so getting some decent stuff right away, early off, because I know where the different spots to go are. There's a sea moth fragment. Maybe I can get my sea moth unlocked And I'll still have to get the mobile vehicle bay, but oh hey, bioreactor fragment. I can always expand on the very nicely made base that I got to start with. Maybe just attach, there we go, bioreactors unlocked. I think I will actually wait on that. I'm not doing much, so solar power's enough. Oh, so wandering along one of the kelp forests over here going into the plateaus, you can see we have that little wreckage piece. This is the entrance into the mushroom cave, and we have a base that it doesn't have lights on the inside. I noticed that. A lot of glass tubing, which means it's probably... Oh yeah, you can see water inside the observatory, so it's... Well, I can hear the leaks, I can see the leaks. So we've got a leak somewhere to fix, but if I can maybe fix it, then I should be able to use it to get down lower without a problem. If not, I can still dive pretty deep because I already have my rebreather made, which was very quick and easy this time around. So let's see if I can find a way in. I don't see any hatches on the multi-purpose rooms. I don't see a hatch coming off of there. Okay.
Emergency power only.
Well, that makes a difference.
Offline.
So I went a little bit further over than I thought I had done. Oh, can I actually... Yeah, I can repair. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually fix it enough, because it's not telling me anything about durability, other than I'm having to repair a bunch of these. Maybe I could get this repaired and working. Be a lot better if I already had a sea moth. Well, at least one nice aspect, there is some marble melons here that I do not have to worry about them being useless because they're basically drowning. Apparently these are amphibious marble melons. And obviously I'm going to have to go up top and fix some of the leaks there too. But I'm going to see if I can get this fixed and working. Because at least, even though it's not above the derelict base for the Degazis, it is in a good spot where it gives me easier access into the mushroom caves. Alright, I'm getting hull integrity restored, at least for the lower level. So, it's not saying anything like, warning, it's breaking. I'm thinking what happened in the design was, hey, I'm going to make this really weak, let it break really bad, and then I'm going to reinforce it to the point that it'll be okay, but leave all the leaks so they have to be fixed. Oh yeah, and of course I have no power, so I have no oxygen production. Ooh, better hurry up. I think I'm just going to try to repair the leaks on the outside. That way I don't have to go all the way down and swim around like that. Of course, in some spots, you can't exactly see them as readily. And it seems like some of them, yeah, they disappear if you're looking at it from the outside, but what you can see from the other angle is like, oh yeah, there's a little leak there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to drain the entire battery of my repair tool doing this, because it is getting low already. I wonder if I can actually go ahead and build on it. Yeah, okay, so I can go ahead and just build on it anyway. I don't have to do anything special to it, except for the fact that that makes it a negative hull strength. Oh, I just made the leaks happen again. Okay, I just came back inside because, well, I can see the glass leaks somewhat on the outside. I cannot see the metal hull breaches on the outside. So, yeah, I came back inside. So, yeah, I see no power on this. So, I'm going to go ahead and put a solar panel on it. And, yep, I'm sure I can find some copper around here. And there we go. Solar panel done. Oh, look at that. There's like a weird linking thing happening. Oh, yeah, you got a power transmitter here. And a power transmitter linking down to there. That's interesting. I'm not sure why it would be doing that. I switched my battery out from the scanner tool to put it into the repair tool so I can finish this. The lower levels are all clear of water right now. So hopefully this is going to be worth it. Figure worst case, This will give me a place where I can get some air later. And, oh yeah, we're taking all that. Of course, it'll also make it easier if I can breathe inside to dismantle things, especially the interior pieces. So yeah, I'm hoping to, at the least in the end, I might take this and use it as scrap for parts so I can build another base from it. Or maybe just leave it so I can actually walk around inside and have a little pit stop area. You know, if we could have repaired the Dagazi bases, that would have given so many more options in the game, the original vanilla version of the game, but can't do that, so we'll just do it here because I can. This is definitely very tedious without a sea moth though, because I absolutely 100% want to make sure I can use this. I'm going to take a couple of extraneous pieces off of this just so I can be able to get inside by putting a hatch on there. I mean, if I put a hatch on this, it makes it so much easier to get in and out of. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put one here, and that will now make it easier. And thanks to the fact that I don't have any quartz, but thanks to the fact that I have taken off that one piece, hopefully it gives me enough hull strength to now not worry about breaking everything again as soon as I find some quartz. And there we go. And it seems that now that I've took that one piece off, there's several places that are actually getting power now, and it's saying like hull integrity restored finally. Some of the other spots, maybe it's also because the sun's finally coming up. So we're going to actually see. Be nice to find out that, well, there's a fabricator. It'd be nice to come here and find a battery charger as part of this base and be like, yeah, let me just toss a battery in and be like, yay, done. Okay, I already got that supplies. Or it's empty anyway. That's empty. Let's see. Oh, yeah, glitching my head through the top. At least I can get O2 now. Alright, so right in the middle, some violet bow. So that just leads up the same spot. So 2 ladders. One of those can be taken out for sure, regardless. This takes me up to a different spot. See, I got that one right. Yep. We got a bed and empty locker now. And I went to this spot, but I think there's some stuff to scan. Food, water, yeah. Okay. Let's head back down lower and take a look there again. And in the bottom section, we have a nice viewing spot. Sit here and look around. Nice little, view. There's 2 of them. And then we have marble melons, which is nice. I'm actually going to save that for later and come back and get it at another time when I actually have grow beds so I can place it inside, not worry about it. But there, I've got me a little base, little outpost over here I can use. That's got a fabricator and everything, and I just have to bring some supplies with me. And that'll be nice. And then later on, what I do is I'll just bring my sea moth or my cyclops over here and be done. What did I swap it back? No, I am like now seriously out of battery on this, so I'm swapping back over, and hopefully I gotta go find the battery charger stuff now, because that really just drained my power big time. Woohoo, lucky me. Stopped to scan a mobile vehicle bay fragment and found a couple of stalker teeth right there. They're just, wanted to leave me some presents. How about that? Oh, and here goes the reactor. I'm not at my normal vantage point. But here we go. About to see it blow up again. Boom. Ow, it hurt. That was loud. My ears. All right, radiation suit. And I think, is that it? No. Somewhere over this way is that other base. So I'm going to, yeah, there we go. All right, gotta go over here, drop my stuff off. All right, so very cool. Already even though I'm having to go through a lot of the same motions as before in every other playthrough I've done where I'm doing all the basic mechanics of getting started, we've already got some new material. We've got new things, a fresh look on all of this because we've got a starter base that we found that was perfectly intact, fortunately with some good amenities for me. And we've also found a first derelict base that's been added, and it definitely adds a lot more of an elaborate styling to this game than what the Dagazi bases did. I mean, most cases, like the bases, the multi-purpose rooms were much more developed with a lot more decorations on the Dagazi bases in the vanilla game, but we didn't have any bases this elaborate, and it's more important that we can actually repair the base and make use of it. Or if you don't want to repair the base, just swim through, get everything, and then at some point when you have the time and the oxygen to do it, come back and start dismantling the base. If you don't want to leave it there for prettiness, then you can use it for equipment materials. You can use it to get a lot of titanium and glass and quartz and so on, and have just plenty of stuff for building your own base, adding to that. But it's definitely a very nice adjustment to the game by adding some new things that it's all fresh discovery. There's nothing we can go and say, let me look on the wiki and find out where this is because I can't find it. This is all brand new. So it's a very nice mod. I definitely encourage you to check it out if you're getting kind of bored with the original game and you're on PC, to go and check it out. Again, this mod is DRAEGONA'S Retreat. There's two modes, Adventure Mode and Billionaire Mode. Billionaire Mode, a little bit too relaxed and, you know, easygoing for my case in this. So I definitely went with Adventure Mode. I encourage you to do the same. But again, try it out if you are getting bored with the game and want something different. And we will be back with more of this next week and the week after that until we get through the whole story and find all of the new additions that this mod adds. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.